So every single day here live, you get to see professional traders do their best to make money and show you their trading ideas. But the question becomes, how do these same traders, I'm talking about us all here, how do we prepare for our day? Because preparation is everything. It's not just about, what are you looking at in the morning? What is your order of operations? How do you get your mind right to head into that trading day? Because trading is a battle. We all know this, and we've been doing it for a long time. So today we're going to talk a little bit about how we prepare to be successful for your trading day.
All right, good. I mean, I think, Arun, this is one of the more important topics because if you don't come in the right mindset and not prepared, even for us, like when we were switching some of our desks over and like preparing the new studio and whatnot, it was kind of like, oh, like now my stuff is over here. My monitors are even tilted a little bit, or, where's my pen? Things like that. So I think as traders, we definitely are creatures of habit, and I think that that's normal, and I think that's fine. And so with that being said, I do the same routine basically every single day, and that is first of all, grab a coffee. Shout out to my wife for that one. So we have this coffee here. So we have that, and we know we got it. We fill up our water bottle as well, and we have them all right here. So we don't have to get out of our desk. If anything happens, we're well prepared. We've got our sort of fuel. Here it is, right here to the fire. And then here's our little setup here. So, all right. So what I first do is, and again, self-promotion, here we come. But honestly, I don't know a better watch list, especially one for free. So I go over to WATCHLIST on TraderTV.Live. And honestly, Brendan, Neal, everybody, a part of our whole team, does a great job filling this out with ideas. And I mean, first idea, Twitter, second idea, Tesla. And what these are moving stocks. And it's like a self-done screener for you, including at the bottom. We've also done a great job here of putting in, there's that Viru name here. Look, we had it at 22%. It's up 180% right now. And here's the reasons why it's up. So things to look at, and there's IVDA and a couple different names on here. So first of all, have a look here, and then I do my own work. So you never ever want to be one of those guys, and I'll just call it up here. You don't have to zoom in on it or anything, but I put out then a sticky note. So I have these notes right here in front of me every single day, and then I do my own work. So, okay, so Twitter's on there. So then I look over and I say, okay, what can I do with Twitter? And I find levels that I like. I build a bias one way or the other. And that's really what's helped me with my trading. And it didn't help today with Neal, but the point is that I try to find a stock that I like and then give myself reasons why certain levels are key. So to answer the question of the video, morning preparation and what we do to get set up, for me, I make sure that I have things in front of me, my sticky note, my pen, the coffee, the water, hey, what's up? Things like that. So we get really ready for preparation so that I'm not flustered when we're trading, right? Got to make sure the keyboard's here, things are clean, and it's just, you're ready to rock and roll. Check your internet connection. Make sure everything's good. And we're lucky enough to be here on a professional trading floor, so a lot of that's handled, but I really think setup and then screeners, man. Get your screeners ready, pick the levels, and then stay in your lane. That's the point of the sticky note. I give ideas that I like. It might not be what you like, but focus on what you do best. Those are my tips.
For me, it's a little bit, you got to get your mind right before you even step in front of your computer or in front of your keyboard, right? So for me, I start my day off a certain way. Whatever can get you to a point where you're very on top of things, you're level-headed, you're clear on what you need to do, and you can just approach it and just execute. That's all it's about. Everything that you need to do is done off when the market's closed. And then when the market's open, it's game on, and you got to just execute whatever you need to do. For me, to get myself there, I wake up, I go to the gym first, so I'm up fairly early, and then by the time I get back and I shower, do whatever I need to do, and then I'm at my desk. If I have to come to the office, I'll come into the office, but if I'm at my desk, once I'm at my desk, I just got to lay everything out. I already know what my approach is. Like I mentioned in the past, I have a book that I kind of track all my trades in, and I've done the back and forth on going through them and making adjustments and whatnot. So all of that stuff that I need to do is already done before I hit the desk. And once I hit the desk, it's just a matter of clarity and just execution. So you do have to put in, as much as you got to handle all the small things like your computers and keyboards and internet connections, all that stuff has to be handled because you don't want to deal with it as the market's about to open. Before you even get to that point, you got to handle the psychology side of things, and you got to do whatever gets you there, whether it's the gym or meditation or whatever. You just got to get a clear head so you can start the day without a bias, without getting too excited, being even going into it so you can see whatever the charts, whatever stocks you want to look at is presented to you. So you can just see both sides of it, and then you just need to execute whatever you need to execute. So that's my approach. I need to be in the gym in the mornings for me to get to that point, and everyone has a different way of getting there where you can be level-headed, and you just got to find yours.
Yeah, absolutely, Arun. I'll quickly add to that because I think it does matter, and you got to get a good night's sleep, and that's where it starts for me. I have a general rule: if I don't sleep well that night, if I get under 5 hours, it sized down on the day. All of my worst trading days have been when I either got less than 5 or maybe I had a little bit too much fun the night before. So one of the things I do is a mental check. I wear one of these to see how my recovery has gone, and if it's poor, then I want to size down. And like you said, make sure everything is laid out for you. Go through things step by step in your process. What stocks are you looking at? Go through all of your screeners. Try not to miss anything and have a routine. That preparation, it's the same every single day. If it gets violated, then sometimes it can be a bad day for you. There's nothing wrong with learning from someone else's routine, but you've got to have your own. That's why we just went over what Shawn does, what Arun does, and what we try to all do to get ready for the trading day, because it is a battle out there, and you want to make sure you're prepared for it.